Hello! Today I'm going to be practicing my map painting and coming up with some concepts for some 3D environments and some traditional style paintings, just art in general. This is one that I made this morning out of several images. I started with a picture of Ireland and duplicated it, flipped it over horizontally, and started adding elements. And I like the way this looks, but I'm gonna keep creating them. Show you guys my process. I believe this is 30 inches by 30 inches. I just do stuff really big at first until I know how big it really needs to be. Try to make it as detailed as possible and then shrink it if I want to share it on a portfolio or media site. Not quite sure what to do. I just kind of started. I just got back from an awesome hike. So let's get back in the art mind frame. I'm working on a few projects right now. I'm doing some commission paintings that are kind of Christmassy. I am also working on a space shuttle in 3D Max. I'm 3D modeling it. And for ideas, I was just going off of my hard drive and finding images that I saved and kind of trying to recreate them and using some of them for it. The concept art. There. Put this one out because it's cool while you wait on me. Sorry. Kind of want to do something spacey. That is a cavern. I like it. I do like it. Alright, I'm gonna start pasting. This was in... just kind of looking for some images that kind of strike my fancy, something that I can kind of play with and put in my concepts. Thinking spacey, so I'm just going to put down a few pictures until something kind of inspires me to want to work on something. Kind of like this, the way this is looking. Let's see if I can make these mesh better. Oops. I'm gonna do this normal. I'm kind of just playing with the different ways to layer it. Lighten looks good. Screen also looks pretty cool. Just trying to put some planets in this space. I think I'm going to do a spaceship. Or a space city of some sort. Space hub. Alright, so lighten screen or lighten? I feel like screen looks a little better. Alright, cool. Let's see if that blended well. Kinda. Just I'm gonna duplicate it. I always try to duplicate everything because if I ruin it, then it's no big deal. I can just go back and put back the original. I'm gonna use my fancy pad for this. It's easier than using the mouse. Alrighty. So I think that's pretty blended. I can't really tell the lines. And let's see what else. Right now I don't think I have any pictures of spaceships saved to my hard drive that I like yet, so I'm going through and picking some out. I want it to be the exterior. I've seen a lot of Star Wars. It's not quite what I'm looking for. Man, I kind of want like a rundown city or something. I don't know. I like the space, but I want more like decrepit, like rundown. I guess kind of like Firefly, how everything's kind of Western again. Oh, this is a cool concept. Let me show you guys. Someone else did. For a spaceship, it's a space whale. That's so cool. That's awesome. I really like that idea. I'm gonna save it, but not use it. Should make a space whale. I don't know. I might have laid those down a little fast. Earlier, I was just like, I threw down like 10 images, and then I was just kind of messing around. And I came up with something that I liked a lot, actually. This is really close to what I was thinking. I'm gonna have to change it. I can't use their work, so I'm just gonna use it for inspiration. Kind of put it in there. To change it back to normal, and I really like the way that this looks, but I don't like the background of it. My tolerance is too high, so I'm gonna move it down and trying to grab the space behind it. I'm actually gonna make it black and white. See if it'll make it easier. just desaturated it. Now I'm going to change the levels. See if I can make the background kind of stick out from it a little bit more. I don't know if that helped or not. Oh, a little bit. It's kind of grabbing the space now. Ah! The tolerance is still too high. I'm going to set the tolerance down to 10. That just makes the magic wand pick up like less different colors. Oh, this is going to be messy. I'm going to have to erase all this grossness when I'm done. Oops. Clicked outside the box. Alright, just delete it. I'm going to do 100% opacity erase because, like I said, it's going to be quite messy. This is just for my concepts. I like what this is doing. I'm just not sure if I can use it. Change it to hard light. I like the way that looks. I still want to add more to it. Just a little bit of messiness over here, you can see. Alrighty, I'm gonna keep going. Trying to find some things to add. Just kind of like concepting out what a spaceship, the exterior of a spaceship would look like in space, and come up with some cool compositions for it quickly. It's not supposed to be perfect. Probably just going to use it to make my 3D piece. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to show you guys this too. This looks awesome. Like some spacey guys fighting with their guns. That looks sick. See, I really like that city too. Like, I don't know, like the shady side of Chinatown. I feel like that's very futuristic. Overpopulated. Sci-fi grunge, I guess. So this is the one I did earlier. It has about 5 or 6 different paintings in it, or pictures in it. I'm gonna definitely add more. This one only has 3 so far, so definitely want to keep adding more ideas. I want it to look like real busy, real populated space area, like a space station. This one's a good looking ship. Looks like it's from a movie. Alright. So I'm just going to put it here. I think that's good placement. I try to use the rule of thirds, so try to keep most of the objects interesting. It doesn't quite use the rule of thirds. Yeah, you can make it bigger. Because I like that the planet, it's getting a little less round, I think. Alright, I'm going to image transform. Where are you at? There it is. It's under edit. And then I'm going to flip it horizontally. It's cool. I'm gonna play with the the layers and the blendings. I'm not even sure if that's somewhere I want to put it. I really like this planet that it had on it, but I'm not sure I like the composition now that I can see everything. I have a planet right here. I have my spaceship here and a nebula right here, and it just looks real, I don't know. So I'm going to go back to how it previously was. Flip it back. Alright. And I don't think I can save that planet, but I do like that spaceship. And I'm not quite sure what this is. It looks like another part of it. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's just right now I'm just trying to see how much I'm going to have to delete. I'm going to duplicate it just in case I mess it up. There we go. You can still see that planet. This is quite high. So I'm going to change the opacity down a little bit, make it easier to blend. I need I'm just going to do 100 right now and then change it later. Block it out as much as I can. I like that glow behind there though. I might keep that. Oh no, I really like that planet, but I think I'm going to end up erasing it. So actually erasing it at 100 is quite good. And I'm going to see what it looks like without the glow. Oops, I cut off part of it. Alright, I like the way this is looking. Kind of looks like a book cover. In space. Then I wonder if I can use my magic wand tool to just grab the rest of this white. My tolerance is too low now, so I'm going to change it back to 40. 30 or 40 is normally what I do. And that was nice. It grabbed most of that. It makes it so fast. So easy. And just a few more pieces. Alright. Let's see what that looks like. Alright, cool. I like it. I feel like the vibrance of the background pictures could be more, so I'm going to duplicate the one that's visible. I'm going to move it up to the top and put another filter on it, maybe like an overlay. Yeah, darken things up quite a bit. Move it down. Same with this. I think this could be also brighter. So I'm going to move it up, and then I'm going to do like a something. I'm going to do something. I haven't figured out what yet. It's pretty cool. That's just the saturation, but that only changes the color of the spaceships. That doesn't actually change. I wanted this area to be brighter, so maybe like that. And then I'm gonna erase the parts where the spaceship's on it. Like so. So it brings out those ships, but at the same time highlights the nebula over there. I still feel like it could be brighter. I'm gonna see though. Oh, erasing too much. My computer's having trouble. It's a big file. I'm probably gonna actually bring it down a little bit. It's 30 inches by 30 inches with 300 resolution, so it's a big picture. Can do layers fine, but for some reason the erasing is pissing it off. I'm gonna save it as external or spaceship concept. I guess I can save it as a PSD. That's fine. And then I'm going to change the image size, something more realistic. I'm gonna say 20. Maybe that'll make it go a little bit faster. It's still huge, just not as huge. I'm gonna get some amazing details, which is what I want. Excuse me. I got a frog in my throat. Alright, so my brush is a little bit big. I'm going to use the magic wand tool again and just pick up some of this stuff that I couldn't see from when it was zoomed out, just to clean it up. I want it to look pretty. Doesn't have to be perfect, just a concept, but still you want it to look as realistic as possible. You want it to be inspiring. Alright, and I'm seeing some weird stuff over here too. Oy, that was a bit extreme. I don't know what that selected, but anyways. Cool. Alright. So I have this. I'm going to change the brightness up because, like I said, I want that background star to be a little bit brighter. Doesn't look like it's doing too much. Maybe like this. Alright, the contrast does nothing though. Alright. Maybe I'm gonna look for some stuff to add. I don't know. Thank you. Doing a space map painting. Just trying to come up with some fun ideas for 3D models, environments, paintings. Just trying to have some fun, but practicing at the same time. Always practice. I enjoy map painting. I made one earlier today and I was pretty happy with it. Especially because it's like Yule, winter solstice, so this was like my winter solstice tribute. Holiday fun. Trying to think what else I could add to it. I like how it's going though. I like it a lot. So probably I'm not gonna add too much more to it. I don't want to make it too complicated. Keep it simple. You know, keep it inspiring. This is probably gonna be the last ship I add to it. I really like this one as well. Alrighty. Just found one. It's gorgeous. It's very similar style to the other ones. It might even be the same artist. No, it looks like a different artist. I'm gonna change it so it doesn't, so I'm not copying someone else's work. It's always good to get inspired by others, but don't want it to be exactly the same. Right now I'm just trying to play with the placement. I think it might be too big. It's smaller. Alright, so using the rule of thirds, it'd be like doop, 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 doop. Okay, so maybe here. I'm also practicing my compositions. As an artist, I feel like you can never have good enough compositions. Alright, I think that this space might be a little bit easier to erase. Alright, well maybe I spoke too soon. Doesn't look like it's just grabbing the space, it looks like it's also grabbing the spaceship. Come on, man. Come on, man. And turn the tolerance down to 20. Maybe that'll stop it from grabbing it. Yep, that works. And I'm gonna make it a, first I'm gonna duplicate it because I haven't duplicated it yet. Turn it off and then rasterize it. There we go. Alright, and that is quite messy. I don't know why I always grab that thing on accident. Here, go back wherever you were. Go away. My brush is way too big. I'm gonna erase it now while it's really visible. But once I add like the layers and stuff, you're not gonna be able to, it's not gonna look this bad, don't worry. I'm gonna blend it in. I'm not gonna do it too perfect yet, because once I blend it in, you might not be able to see all the details. It won't be standing out like it is right now. And I'm also gonna add a couple filters to the top of the painting as well, so it'll look more realistic, even if it's sci-fi. Alright, I'm just gonna change the layer. I might have to change the saturation and the colors and stuff. Alright, hold on 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in like less than 3 minutes. I gotta get the door.